That's to pay homage to all the people that have the COVID-19, the doctors, nurses, paramedics, first responders, grocery store workers, truck drivers, school teachers, principals, vice principals, anybody that has any principals. We're all innocent people. We're all innocent. But anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I'll do that for you today. Got a couple people watching. Times are changing, man. Times are changing. Let's talk about the pedophiles in the churches, the Mormon churches and the Catholic churches and stuff like that. I was watching a video today where they have deadbeat dads. You ever heard of deadbeat dads? But anyway, there's a lot of priests that are deadbeat. They have illegitimate kids out of the church and stuff like that. And they don't pay child support or anything. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know that, but it wasn't too hard to figure that one out after I watched the video. So I got 4 people watching. Anybody want to discuss anything? All I know is times are changing. It's getting crazier and crazier. And I went through my junk drawer and started finding some stuff that I've had saved for a few years. Hey, Dylan. Oh, yeah, D3, not N3. Did I put down N3? I'm sorry. I'll change it. Thanks. But anyway, I was in Fort Irwin, California. I bought these a long time ago. They were like 3 for $1. These things right here. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. And this one says Hillary Rodman Clinton. It's supposed to look like Dennis Rodman. Oh, I can't even touch him. I'm already messed up. Let me see. I don't know if you can read that or not. But they're kind of funny. They got funny sayings on them. Yeah, let's see. There's another one. Clinton. Hillary. I don't know if you guys remember those dollars. Look at Bill. Bill's pretty funny. This is a $100 bill. $100 bill. Kind of freaking hilarious. But I've had these forever. 20 years ago. What's up, Tim? Just heading up, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. I'm in the hospital. My wife is having surgery today on her foot. Oh, wow. Hopefully she's okay. I like Bill's mullet. Yeah, it's funny. It's supposed to look like Benjamin Franklin. But anyway, I had these a long time ago, and I was in Fort Irwin. I used to carry them in my wallet for some reason. I don't know why. I got a whole shitload of them. A whole bunch, about 20 of them or whatever. And I'm showing people in my guard unit. We're at NTC in Fort Irwin, California. And I'm passing them around. Hey, aren't these funny? Aren't these funny? Next thing you know, here goes a lieutenant colonel and a 2-star general come up to me, called me over, and says, hey, did you know you're making fun of the commander-in-chief? It's like, well, I'm sorry. And he goes, okay, you take those, you put them up, and you do not bring them out ever again. That's what he told me. And after that, everybody started calling me a brass magnet because there's a brass there everywhere. It's Fort Irwin, it's National Training Center. And what was funny is Madeleine Albright, she landed there in a helicopter. And I watched some of the generals just shaking in their boots. I'm thinking, what the fuck? A woman can make you shake in your boots? And they're trying to make me feel like shit because I'm making fun of the President of the United States. Fuck him, man. I made fun of him long before Clinton and long after. I don't give a shit, But it was a strange story. What else is going on? Hopefully your wife's doing good, Dylan. What kind of surgery? Just on her foot, and I get gout in my feet sometimes. Boy, did it hurt. My first time I ever had gout, it lasted like 4 months, 24/7 for 4 months, and I didn't know what it was, how to cure it, whatever. Now I know if I ever get that again, just drink water and go on a freaking diet. Just quit eating, and it goes away pretty fast. But before I was eating whatever I wanted, and it lasted 4 months, and it was very, very, very painful. I think gout's more painful than having a baby. People say, no, it can't be. It can't be. It is. Because you see women that are pregnant after about 3 or 4 years ago, honey, you want to have another baby? You never see another woman say about 3 or 4 years, I wish I had gout today. So I know it's more painful than that. But anyway, that was kind of crazy because I saw priests in the Catholic Church that have illegitimate kids, and they're not paying child support. She's good though. A few screws through her big toe into the next toe. Wow, that don't sound like fun. I don't know. I don't know what the screws are going through there for. I have to go see the doctor today too, so I might cut this short. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun at all, man. I'm gonna go to the family health center, just get my blood pressure checked. I think it goes up because I have to do the shit that I don't want to do. That's why it's going up. But I feel okay. Beatrice is here. I don't know if she's going to do a video or not, but it's up to her. I'm not going to force her to do anything. You know, whatever she doesn't want to do, fuck it. I don't care. You know. Yeah, but I got to change the thing to D3. December 3rd, people. It's almost 2021. Getting close. Oh, yeah. Let's see, Dylan. She thought, haha, down for 4 weeks. Oh, damn, my work load just got doubled. There you go, man. Yep. Come in.
I bought you some.
Oh, what'd you buy me? Oh, there's bitch. Want to talk? Beatrice bought me apple pie.
Hi.
Get over here. Let me see.
Hello.
There you go.
How's everybody doing?
We got 3 people watching. Dylan. Dylan's the one that bought the Thanksgiving stuff.
Cool.
And he donated $20. Yeah.
That's great.
It is great. If Jason was on here, I'd show you what I bought at the dollar store, but I'm waiting for Jason. But his wife's going into the hospital today, getting 2 screws stuck in from her big toe into the next toe over. That doesn't sound like fun, does it?
A bone spur.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Dylan? Does she have a bone spur? She'll be down for about 4 weeks. Hey, Beatrice, glad you're out. I think so. He said, hey, Beatrice, glad you're out. He lives in he's
Dylan Perry.
Dylan Baker. He lives in a silo house out in the country. A house made out of a silo around him. Hey, there's Kevin. Hi, Beatrice. Hey. So good to see you. You're out.
Are you doing a podcast right now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, tell him I said hi.
Okay.
Do you want one of these? A Nicorette?
Oh, not right now. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't need Nicorette to go.
Okay.
But give me a few minutes, okay, Beatrice? Okay. Tim, you both are looking good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's been in pain for about 6 weeks, so this is a good thing. Yeah. I was in pain for like 4 months, and I couldn't stop it, you know. I wasn't taking painkillers or nothing, and I didn't know what caused gout. Come on and talk with everyone. Beatrice, are you going to do a podcast later? At 1 or 1:30 or something? I don't think she is, Kevin. I don't know. It's up to her, you know. She bought me an apple pie. But I can't force her to do whatever she doesn't want to do. And I don't know where Josh is. I mean, not Josh. Jason. He gave me $3 to buy something at the dollar store. I'll show you because just in case Jason doesn't show up. But I bought a couple things that I wanted and then something fucking totally off the wall that I wouldn't buy with my own money. But it's just money, so I don't care. Okay. I bought this for nachos because I got cheese and I got salsa, jalapenos. So that's gonna go good. And I bought these. That's $1. That's what Jason bought. And snack crackers. 3 snack crackers. Kind of like Ritz, but they're knockoffs. But this is what I bought. I wouldn't spend my money on this, but I saw it in the dollar store, and I thought, what the hell? I'll buy it because with Jason's money. Can you read that? It's roasted seaweed. Roasted seaweed. Can you believe that, people? 3 packages for $1. Okay, I'll try it. See what it tastes like, just for the hell of it. See, I call those bed pies because in the middle of the night I get up craving and always wake up my wife up opening the loud house fucking packages. Yeah. I haven't had Friends though. I used to eat Wonder all the time. Friends was good though. You know, Friends is the new Wonder Bread, I guess. You don't see Wonder Bread too much anymore. Oh man, this thing here's got a stench to it. Smells awful. Thanks, Jason. I bought something that stinks. A lot of fucking packages. Yeah, Friends is good. What's weird is when they first came out, they were pretty reasonable, you know. You get a good loaf of bread for like $1.25. Now it's up to like $3. Oh yeah. This is the craziest shit I ever seen. Look how thin that is. Get about, I don't know, about 10 of them. See that? Let's try it. It's got a taste of, really, it doesn't taste too bad. It's kind of different. Tastes like fish, you know. It actually does taste like fish, but I don't know which fish. So it's, you gotta try it, Dylan. One of these days, go to the dollar store and get dried seaweed. It's a trip. I wouldn't have bought it. Jason's would have bought it. But it actually tastes like fish. Oh, let me think. Let me think what kind of fish it tastes like. I can't remember. Wow. I don't think it's pollock or something like that. Pollock. But really, it doesn't taste too bad. Probably poison. Got one of these things in there too. So what's everybody been up to? I saw that stupid thing on the stimulus stuff, and they just go on and on and on. You know, they don't ever tell you anything. Those guys that are on YouTube, every one of them's got like 50,000 views in an hour because people are thinking, well, they're going to tell me what's going to go on with the stimulus. And all they do is just talk and talk and talk and talk. And you don't hear anything, any news, you know. It's kind of weird. But the elections, it was kind of weird. I can't believe Biden won. Oh, yeah. Let's go back to the Catholics because Biden's a Catholic. And this is a Ryan Wingfield joke. The guy I recorded, he's funny. He's a comedian. And the Catholic priests or whatever, they're pedophiles or whatever. He said that there was an Irish Catholic priest or whatever. His name was Pat, Father Pat O'File. I'll be surprised if they did another stimulus check. Yeah, I will too. But anyway, this guy's name was Father Pat O'File. And the bishop's name was Luke the other way. That's a Ryan Wingfield joke. I think that's funny. Father Pat O'File and Bishop Luke the other way, in which that's what they were doing. Because a video that I was watching today, illegitimate Catholic kids, and they weren't paying child support or nothing, man. They're a deadbeat dad, and the church knew about it, and they just told them to keep quiet, like Luke the other way, you know. And most of them didn't know that their real dad was a real dad, you know. It was the Catholic priest. But here, when I was growing up, a Catholic priest had sex with two of my friends' moms, you know, and both of them were married at the time. Freaking blew me away, man. Blew me away. And it didn't really either one of them marriage, you know, but it was a sad, sad situation. And the priest got away with it, you know. Nothing was ever said. And I don't know how many times that guy's did it, but I know of two at least, you know. Probably hundreds and hundreds of times because people are stupid because they think they're going to get closer to God. I'm going to get closer to God if I have sexual relationships with a priest or something, you know. That's not my God. I know that. But anyway, I went and saw the Southern Lights. It's a lot smaller now than what it used to be. It's straight out of Hanson. Used to go up to Rock Creek at this one house. I think he was a doctor, and it was huge. It'd take you half an hour to walk through it. This one here, it's at the Rock Creek convenience store. I don't know what it's called, just Rock Creek store or something like that. And we drove through it yesterday. Beatrice didn't want to get out, so we just drove through it. And I was in and out in about 3 minutes. But I like to walk through it. Used to go there every year, take somebody different every year that's never been there before. But I haven't been there for about 10 years. I think it's the second time I've been there at the store or something. But it doesn't seem like Christmas anymore. Christmas doesn't seem like Christmas. It's sad. So what's going on, Kevin? What's going on in Canada? Anything? Anything going on in Canada? Haven't heard of Sandra. She hasn't been on her lately. I think Kenny came on right with us turning off yesterday. I was burnt out. I was dragging ass, man. Dragging ass. The other man just locked down. Yep. Yeah, I don't see it getting any better. I was watching a thing about Bill Gates. Hey, there's no Nintendo fanboy. Christmas doesn't feel like the same over here either. It's looking pretty bleak in Canada right now. Yeah. See, we went out last night and today. Every place is dead. Every place is dead except for Walmart. Walmart is fucking packed, She went there. That's probably where she bought these. I think she got some clothes and stuff like that. But I didn't go in. I don't want to go in, Oh, I didn't know that. Highland Heights subdivision. Okay, cool. That's pretty close by. It's right there. But yeah, back in the day, they always had like Santa Claus and either a reindeer or a camel. That was up at the Rock Creek at the house. They used to have a reindeer or a camel every year. And I kind of like felt sorry for the camel because everybody's feeding him carrots. Everybody would feed him a carrot. And then the camel wanted to be friendly, so he would eat the carrots. Next thing you know, there's a big old fucking orange pile of shit, He was shitting out fucking carrots. But that's kind of funny. Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah, Santa Claus was always there, too, for a while, handing out candy canes and stuff. But every year it was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And he probably just didn't like that many people going to his house or something. I don't know. Or maybe there was an accident because going up to Rock Creek, the roads are pretty narrow. And could have been an accident or something. Because the people going in, there's cars parked on the sides of the roads. Try to get in there. So what'd you think of that Dark Flame 64? Do you like the light show? Have you been to the one that was further down? It's the same family, I think, that owns the Rock Creek store. Because when we went there, there's, let's see, camel died 2 years ago. Bumped my kid out. He was old. Oh, bumped my kid out. He was old. Probably died of fucking eating too many carrots. So I remember like 15 years ago, everybody would give him carrots. Everybody. And saw a pile of poop there, freaking orange. Kind of strange. Yeah, he probably was getting old. But sometimes he'd have reindeer too, every once in a while. It was a camel or a reindeer, Santa Claus. Did you go to that one there? The further one up in the mountains? Anybody? Those were the good ones. He was there for a lot of years. Yep. That place made the Country Living magazine, I think. It was really nice. Pretty much the same last year. Okay. Have you been to the other one, though? Dark Flame? See, I think it's the same family, but it was further up in the canyon, Rock Creek. Because that was huge. That was like 3 times bigger than the one at the convenience store, Rock Creek store, or whatever it's called. Yeah, probably basically the same every year, But anyway, the bigger one, it made the Country Living magazine. Oh, you don't think so? I think I recorded it. I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I know I have pictures because every year I take somebody different, people that never been there before, and I take them there. I took like 5 or 6, 7 people. And this one here was kind of, yeah, it was good up there at the house. They moved it because there was just too many people. Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Why did they do that? Because I was thinking maybe for accidents or insurance purposes or something like that. Because there was starting to be a lot of people there, and I remember Santa Claus was there handing out candy canes, and it was pretty nice, but probably just a bad location, just a bad setup for the public. But that's where I used to go mountain biking all the time, Rock Creek. I don't know if you guys ever been there before, but you go all the way up to the top, past the Magic Mountain, go around the corner. There's a place called Porcupine Springs. Porcupine, no, what the hell is it? Porcupine Campground? I don't know. But anyway, you go around the bend up to the top, and there's I was always sketched out about my kids getting ran over. Yeah. I understand. It was hard for me to get out, in and out, Porcupine Springs. Okay. We took our bikes right there. We park our vehicles. We have one down, and there's a thing, the trail. You just hit that trail, and it goes all the way down to Third Fork. Just stay to the left, and you're way up against the hill, and you can get going. You can haul ass, man. Make it down in about 20 minutes, and it's cool as hell, But I used to ride bikes all the time, and there used to be a Rock Creek bar. We rode our bike from Rock Creek bar all the way up to Magic Mountain, up the hill and stuff, all the way back down. Me and this guy named Bob Cable. I don't know what happened to him, but he was into those bike marathons or some bullshit. But I rode my bike 100 miles in one day, a couple times, 100 miles. Didn't go through Decla, but I went through Albion, Almo, Elba, Malta. No, not Malta. Elbow. And then go through the City of Rocks, come back through Oakley. I did the loop on my bike 2 times. First time I did it, I had water and stuff like that. But I should have took a headset or a radio. I got pretty fucking bored. I did it by myself. And then the next year I did it again. And I made sure I had radio so I wouldn't get, kind of boring. Every time you go to the town, you just stop, grab something to eat, and then take off again. Do it in less than 8 hours. Have you ever seen the house beside the rock up there at Rock Creek? I don't know. I've been up there hundreds of times. I've been up to Rock Creek hundreds of times. I don't know which one's carved in the mountain. But one time, there's a place called Bear Gulch, I think it is. We went up there with the guards one time. I can't remember how to get to Bear Gulch. But you also see Ross Falls. You been to Ross Falls? That's pretty cool. Because right at the top of the mountain, top of the rocks, it's just rocky. It's rock. But there's a falls coming out of the top of the rock. If you guys ever get a chance, go to Ross Falls. It's worth it. It's pretty steep to go up, but they have, I call them smoking benches, because if you're a smoker, you have to stop to catch your breath. But they have benches there you can stop, take a rest, and then keep going. It might be, let's see, it's just an old abandoned house that's carved into the mountainside. I don't know if I've seen that or not. I know I've been up there lots of times. But really, if you go through Oakley, what the hell's that place called? Cottonwood Creek? I think it is, Cottonwood Creek. At the trailhead there, they'll take you all the way around through Bostetter, all the way to Rock Creek on a trail. There's a trail that big, like 30, 40 miles. And there's an abandoned cabin there at Littlewood. What is it called? Littlewood Creek? I don't know. I know how to get there. I can't remember the name of it. But there's a old cabin there. I've heard rumors about it. I heard that one time Diamondfield Jack stayed there before. And how do I know? Diamondfield Jack's been dead forever. I see it if I can find it on a map and tag it and send it to you. It's pretty awesome. Okay. But I've been to Rock Creek. Used to go there all the time. That was always a place where we used to go camping. And that was funny. We used to have like a little camp trailer and stuff. I took my youngest son there. We'd go camping, set up there. And what's weird is we'd go down to Twin Falls, go shopping, and go to the movies, go to the drive-in, and then come back to the camp trailer. So it really wasn't camping. It was camping. The old cabin burnt down in the fire this year. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. And he didn't have insurance on it. I didn't know where it was at. Could you see it from the road? But yeah, we should go fishing there too. Good, pan-sized fish. You just catch quite a bit of those. You see snakes too, rattlesnakes. I used to take my son there, man. When he was 10, he could outride any man, it seemed like. Aaron, my youngest son, we used to go bike riding every day. And I had a rock hopper sport, yeah. And he had a hard rock. And my other son had a hard rock. And the specialized bikes. And what's strange is if you see the movie The Stand, Rob Lowe had the same bike I did. What's Beatrice doing now? Is she happy to be back? She's in there on the computer right now. She's watching videos and stuff. It burned up a lot. A boss debtor and father and son campground. Too, it's a damn shame. The cabin was just on public lands. Staying in there in it many nights. Oh, you stayed there? Wow. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. Did you ever see rattlesnakes there? I've seen rattlesnakes at Rock Creek. Quite a few times. One time I ran over one coming down the Third Fork on that trail I was telling you about, Porcupine Springs. Anyway, my son was in front of me. He's hauling ass. He was a good bike rider, for real. He was a good bike rider. And I was right behind him. Coming down, all of a sudden I seen the snake. He already passed it up. And he was curled up, getting ready to bite. And I sort of like hit the brakes in a way. And all the gravel and stuff just covered him up. Didn't totally cover him, but it hit the snake, the rattlesnake. Instead of striking, he just turned around and went off the trail. But it was a pretty big one. My youngest son just went right past him. He didn't see it. But yeah, we used to ride. He was a pretty good rider. And he took, he won trophies where that corner is out there by McCain's. There used to be a bike riding thing there. They used to have BMX bike rides a long time ago. He won trophies out of that before. I forgot the name of that corner. They got fucking some fucking corner name. Bedkey Corner. I don't think it's Bedkey. It's something else. But I hadn't been out there. Yesterday when I took Beatrice to the lights, that's the first time I'd been out there. And they widened the road. I didn't know that. And they kind of like on that gas station, Father and Son campground is cool. Oh, Father and Son's camping is cool. Yeah. See, this is what's crazy. I used to take my son's camping to Father and Son. Now you be thrown in jail for building something on the forest land. Yeah. The Father and Son campground. I take my my son's camping there, and I'd fucking tell him horror stories. Horror stories, man. Bad, fucked up horror stories. This is what's crazy. And I'd say, yeah, you know how this place got the name of Father and Son Campground? You see that grill that we cooked our meals on? They had like a grill. They had like stone thing with a grill. You can cook whatever the hell you want on it. I'd say, yeah, the fathers would take their kids up there, man, and they'd make them sit on that. They'd torture them, and then they'd stick their heads on there. And then that's how it got the name Father and Son. The father and son would go camping. The father would come back, but the kids weren't there. They'd be burn up, and they'd give them to all the animals in the forest and stuff like that. It was a worse story than that, man, but I used to get so fucking pretty raw. Did you and your son go fishing and shooting, roasting marshmallows? Oh, yeah, we did. But I took them both to Father and Son Campground more than once, and I'd tell them that story. That's how I got the name. The father would take the kids up there and fucking kill them. Oh, man, is that warped and demented? Fucked up. But it was at Lake Cleveland one time, and we had beanie weenies. It was on a little fire. That's pretty cool. They had beanie weenies in the little fucking cans, and I stuck them on there to heat them up, and I thought, Well, I better fucking open it up so it don't explode. Just as I was fucking bending down to grab the fucking beanie weenies, shit fucking just shot up, man. Shot up like a fucking rocket. And all of it came out, and there was like a pine tree. Looked like somebody fucking shit in the pine tree, man, just fucking dangling there. And that was pretty crazy. I should have took the lid because it was one of those lids that you can open. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Easy open or some fucking thing. But that was in Lake Cleveland. Yeah, we should go camping a lot, you know. Haven't been camping because after a while when you start doing the guard thing, camping ain't fucking camping, you know. Yeah, scare the fuck out of my kids. I'd be sleeping. They'd say, "Hey, you think Dad's gonna kill us tonight? What's going on, man? Maybe we shouldn't sleep." I don't know if it was a tradition, but it was just something that we did, you know. It wasn't really a tradition because I know I enjoyed camping when I was a kid, and I took those guys camping, you know. We had a shitty old tent and, you know, some sleeping bags and stuff. Just something to get away. But now, you know, they charge no matter where you go. I don't know about Father and Son Campground or Barstetter. If there's a place that you got to pay, haven't been there for a while. But really, I got land in Nevada. That's just on the other side of the mountain. If you go through fucking Utah, I can't remember the name of that little rinky-dink town. Go through that, and then it's by Montello or Moncello, Nevada. I got some land there and go camping. 10 acres. It's all flat. You know, you don't have any trees or anything, but still it's camping. It's camping, you know. Camping's camping. I used to camp in the desert with the guards, you know, too fucking much. Did winter camping, winter survival, January, out in the desert by Gowan Field, out in the Boise Desert for 2 weeks. Got in trouble there too, I guess. Shit happens, man. Woke up one morning, you know, everything's frosted over. It's about fucking, you know, 20 degrees outside. I'm out there at the Water Buffalo and brushing my teeth and shaving because you got to keep clean shaving and all that shit. Trying to do my oral hygiene, daily oral hygiene. And first sergeant comes up and I'm fucking out of uniform. I had like suspenders with my cold weather pants on. I didn't have my coat. I didn't have my BDU top, you know. I just had brown shirt on with some suspenders, no hat. I'm out there fucking trying to get clean, and the first sergeant come and fucking chews my ass. Blah, 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 blah. Feel like saying, "Fuck you. Let your son come and visit for Christmas?" I don't know if he will. He was just here the other day. He woke me up in the middle of the night. You know, that's why I'm still dragging ass. Because Beatrice was calling like 10 times, trying to keep me awake, and then finally fall asleep. And my son shows up, but he might come. I'm not for sure. My other son from Twin, he'll probably bring some sort of gift, maybe. You know, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, that's cool. You know, because this year it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. It just seems, I don't know, it seems kind of depressing, I guess. Didn't go camping at all this year. Plan on going next year. We got a new camper going in happened this summer. We butcher our cow this spring. Can you make a video with Beatrice today? If she wants me to, I will. You know, it's up to her. It's not up to me. You know, we need to put the tree up and stuff like that. And I don't know if she's going to do a live show, you know, after I get done. I want her to, you know, but I can't force her to do it. I asked her if she wanted to. She said, yeah. And she said that her podcast is going to be called Daydreaming. That would be the head thing. Like this one's Fat Man. She'd be called Daydreaming. And then she'd say Wonderful World or something like that. That'd be the name of the series, Wonderful World. That's what she told me. But we haven't started it yet. And whenever she's ready, I'm ready. You know, it doesn't matter to me. But you ever go camping at? I went through the few years back. I was camping, freaking the lake on the other side of Sun Valley. What the hell is it called? All right, well, I gotta go, Tim. Talk to you later, man. Okay, yeah. If Beatrice comes on, she'll come on, but I can't guarantee it. You know, she's here. I can't remember that lake. We stayed there like 2 weeks. We're working with Trans Systems, and they put us off for 2 or 3 days. The first 2 or 3 days. No, not Redfish Lake. Begins with a M. It's past the Craters of the Moon. See, you go to Sun Valley, and then there's a place called Deer Creek Road, Deer Creek Road, Elk Creek Road, or something like that. It's a dirt road. You go through that, and as soon as you hit the pavement, let's see, Mud Lake? No, not Mud Lake. Frickin'. It's the name of a town, too. There's a town there, and they got the lake named after the town. I can't even fucking think of it, man. I'm getting too old. But anyway, we stayed there about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. First 3 or 4 or 5 days, they're putting us off, and we weren't getting paid. I can't remember what paying per diem or some fucking thing. We wasn't making our regular wages, and then people were getting ready to leave. What the hell's the name of that town? No, not Anderson Dam. No. But most people go through not American Falls. You go through American Falls, and then you turn, I guess, by Craters of the Moon or something. That's a little bit longer, I thought. But you go through Sun Valley. As soon as you get out of Sun Valley, Featherville? Nope. That's too far north. This is more, no, that's too far west or something. This is further north, I guess. If you look on a map, if I had a map, I'd tell you. It's kind of crazy. What the hell's the name of that lake? But we stayed at that lake. They got a campground there. You can set up tents. And, oh, yeah, this one guy. Most people had the single tent. I had this old tent from the 80s. Everybody knew, hey, that tent's from the 70s or 80s, isn't it? I said, yeah. Because it looked like old-fashioned tent. Me and this other guy stayed there. I don't want to say his name. But he snored, I snored. Both of us was snoring all the time. I recorded him snoring. But he pissed me off, man. Because, if you got to take a leak in the middle of the night. Mackie, there you go, Mackie Reservoir. Ding, 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 the winner! Mackie, yeah, stayed there. Mackie Lake, Mackie Reservoir. Okay. I don't want to say this guy's name, but anyway, he pissed me off because of the porta potties are way the fuck over there. So if you got to take a leak, no problem. 2 times he fucking did this stupid shit. Okay. He goes outside. One time it was in the daytime. He could have went over to the restroom, but he didn't. But instead of pissing away from my tent, he pissed on the tent. So he's looking around and he's peeing, but the fucking piss is going on my tent. The next night, I said, why did you do that? Why don't you fucking piss in the weeds, Well, I don't know. So the next night, we're sleeping, trying to get some sleep. It was the middle of the fucking night. Let's see. I knew I'd get it sooner or later. Haha. Good fishing on Mackie. Yeah, for people out there fishing, we had a good time. Really, we had a good time. I got videos of it. A lot of videos of that. Up there quite a while. And the next night, he opens up the fucking tent and he fucking pees right there on the fucking doorway in the gravel, So he goes back to sleep, and I didn't know he did that. So I fucking wake up. I got to take a piss. And I'm fucking smarter than fucking pissing right there. And I don't have my shoes on. So I'm walking out of the tent. Next thing I know, I fucking step in this fucking piss puddle, It's like, fuck. I knew what he fucking did. I feel like fucking kicking the dog, but I should have just kicked him. We didn't have a dog. So I know who fucking did it. So I go over there by the weeds. It's dark. Fucking piss in the weeds, Yeah, Mackie. And not enough trees out there for the shade. No, there wasn't too many trees at all, But we had tents. We had a good time. They had the awnings, picnic tables. We met some good people there from out of state and different things like that because we were there quite a while. Met a lot of visitors. Yeah, Mackie Reservoir, Mackie Lake, Mackie Town. But yeah, the fastest way to do it is to go through Sun Valley, hit Deer Creek Road, I think it is, or Elk Creek Road. It's a gravel one. Go through that. It's kind of bumpy and shit, kind of like Bostetter. And then as soon as you hit pavement, fucking make it right and go to Mackie. Yep. Yeah, we lived there for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Good experience. Doing some highway construction. There you go. Yep. I don't know why I couldn't think of Mackie. I had no reason why. I knew it began with an M, but thinking, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Mackie is pretty fun. I've never had a hard time finding people to drink and party with. Yeah, I didn't drink beer. I was straight because I was a truck driver. But some of the guys there, they drank. It's one guy, I don't want to say his name either, man. But anyway, he had his own tent by himself. You fucking buy a case of beer and just fucking pound it, the whole fucking case. And I'm going, what the fuck? I'd wake up in the middle of the night, take a piss, he'd still be awake. And you have this propane heater, maybe it was a heater or something, but I could smell it outside of his tent. I could smell the fucking gas, And he had his door closed and his window closed. And I'm thinking, shit, probably wake up in the morning, that fucker's going to be dead. But I'd wake up a couple of hours later, man, he was still awake. But he could fucking pound that beer. I was that way in my younger days. I can't do it anymore. Like I said earlier, I used to drink Coors a lot. That was my favorite beer. Coors and Coors Light, Coors and Budweiser. But Coors reminds me of making love in a boat. Why is that? Because it's fucking next to water. And this is what's crazy too about the Mormons. Stuff from Idaho Falls all the way to Twin Falls, all the dry farms and shit like that. Most of those guys are Mormon farmers, and they're fucking making beer out of that shit. They either got a contract with fucking Budweiser or Coors or both, And the Mormons are shunning off people that drink beer. You cannot go to the temple. You cannot go to the temple. But they have the fucking precursors to make this shit, and they'll fucking take the tithings out of it too. The farmers that are fucking taking all that barley and stuff to the Coors and the Bud, whatever they make off of it, they get the church 10%, and the church ain't gonna bitch about that at all. Yeah, we met this one lady. She was on a motorcycle. It's one of those motorcycles from Italy. Can't even think of those fucking names, man. But anyway, she's a small woman, and she was in an orchestra, a big time orchestra. Like she lived in Phoenix. She lived in Phoenix, but she Phoenix Hill Orchestra. I can't remember the Philharmonic Orchestra, but it was a big time orchestra. And we talked to her, and she was traveling the United States by herself. Ducati? No, is it called a Ducati? Is a motorcycle Ducati? I can't think of the name. But anyway, that's what she had. She had a little backpack type thing, small woman, late 50s, out by herself. She didn't care, It seemed to me like somebody could, hurt her physically because she wasn't a very big woman. But she said she loved doing that. Hey, somebody gave me a thumbs up. Either that or it's missing the middle finger or something. I don't know. But hopefully your wife's doing pretty good. Hopefully, Ducati makes a good bike. Is that what it's called? Ducati? That's what I was thinking. But yeah, that's what she had. And traveled to the United States on it, man. I'm pretty sure she was pretty well to do, because she probably get paid for the orchestra, but she also had another job. And every year, take a month or two off, maybe even 3, do whatever the fuck she wanted. And then we met her. I can't remember her name. We had stew, I guess it was. Made a big old fucking pot of stew and stuff like that. We shared with her and told stories, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I made videos. I shot videos of it. Got quite a few videos. Whatever videos I made, I passed it out to everybody. Whoever was there, I made them a video. And it was pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. But every day we'd meet somebody different up there in Mackey. Just bullshit with them, and they'd come over and we'd visit with them, and it was a good time. What else is going on? Oh, coming out of anesthesia. Yeah, that was crazy because I had cataract surgery, and I didn't know what to expect. I had no clue because everybody tells me something different. But it didn't hurt. I went under. They did an excellent job. I can see. I'm very fucking blessed that I can see now. But the anesthesiologist is there. He goes, I'm going to slip you a Mickey, the first one, you know. I said, make it a double. Next thing I know, boom, just like that, I was fucking out. And waking up, and he says, okay, we're done. And then about 2 weeks later, I did it again, did the other eye. But I feel blessed, man. The guy did a good job. It was Dr. Allen. He has an office here in the one in Twin. He just barely retired. I think I was one of his very last patients. Probably I fucking made him retire. Probably thought, I'm going to put up with this fucking shit anymore. I'm getting too old. But he did an excellent job, man. Really good job. And I kind of made an ass out of myself because I couldn't read. I couldn't see. It was bad. It was bad. I was fucking almost totally blind. And I went in there, and I just got out of the guards. I didn't get out of the guards, but I got my TRICARE card. I'm supposed to pay for everything. And the lady wanted $400 up front before fucking doing anything. And I'm bitching. So, rah, 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 rah. Is that how you guys treat vets? Is that how you guys treat vets? You want $400 up front? I don't have 400. God, you got your eyes fixed. Being able to see really freaks me out. Yeah, it freaks me out too, man. What's bad is I was driving, and this is what's even worse than that. When I was in the parking lot one time, because it was getting hot in the office, I told the lady, I'll be back in 15, 20 minutes because I know I'm going to have to wait in here for over an hour. I got in the parking lot, and I started watching the people that needed eye surgery come in and out of that fucking parking lot, and they could not fucking see either. So it's not just me. There's a lot of people out there that are almost totally blind. And I couldn't read. I couldn't. That's why I started this, to read the chats, because people keep asking me the same questions over and over again. I couldn't read it. And people on TV look like they're in a witness protection program. Everybody was fuzzed out, and it sucked. It sucked. I thought I was going to be fucked up for the rest of my life. And somebody says, well, if you have cataract surgery, they'll do a good job, which they did. And I didn't know what they did, but they take your lens and they take it off, and then they put another one on there. That's what I was told anyway. I asked the guy, I said, can I see the old one? I didn't ask the doctor, Dr. Allen. I asked somebody else. What about my lens that you took off? Can I see it? He said that we shattered it. They shattered it, taken off. I don't know, but they did a good job, because when I saw, I don't think I ever saw HD before in my life. And it was crazy. It's like, whoa, look at this. And I feel so much better. I get in my car, I haul ass. Before I was always panicking because I could not see white. I could not see silver. I could not see gray. From where I live to my mailbox, I could hear the postal vehicle, but I could not see it. I could not see that fucking far. And I pulled out in front of people so many fucking times. It was just nuts. I had my glasses for 9 years, really. Need to go in and get new glasses, but I don't go to the doctor. It's like pulling teeth to make me do it. That's same with me. I don't ever go to the doctor. Ever. I don't even want to go to the doctor today. They're going to give me check my blood pressure for fucking what? To send me a bill? But they called me yesterday. I said, yeah, I'll be there. But I haven't been taking pills. I'll get some today, I guess, when I'm over there. I'm supposed to send him a stool sample. They gave me this last time because I didn't want the fucking finger up the butt. This thing right here. I gotta even open it. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm supposed to wipe some shit on there and send it back. But what I wanted to do is get one of those boxes, like for Philadelphia cheese, processed cheese, the boxes. Fucking put in a big old kielbasa turd in there. Eat some corn and stuff. Make sure there's corn in my turd and then fucking give it to the doctor. Merry Christmas. But I thought for sure they're going to put their finger up my butt. Everything feels okay here, man. You feel all right. I need a second opinion. Go get another fucking stranger I don't know. Have them stick their finger up my butt. Make it a double. Could you use 2 fingers this time? Can't believe that stuff, man. That's crazy. But I guess now you just wipe. I haven't read the instruction, but that's what I figured. Take a dump and then take something and wipe on it and send it in. Check for colon cancer. because he asked me if I ever had a colonoscopy, and I said no. You know, had the finger up the butt when I was in the guards one time. That was about it. That would be a terrible job to have. Sticking your finger up people's ass all day. Are you talking to me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Are you almost done?
I got about 10 minutes. Are you going to do a video? Hard to say. But yeah, I don't like going to the doctors here in Cadgett County. I don't like going to the hospital there. Hopefully your wife's going to be okay. See, I'm afraid of fucking COVID because last time I went there, I was there an hour and a half. And, you know, they weighed me, took my blood pressure, came in, said blah, blah, blah. An hour and a half for that fucking bullshit, you know. Me, and nobody was there. I thought, fucking, why don't we just go in, go out, you know? What the fuck do I have to wait here all day for? But thanks to you, Dylan, I know I gained about 10 fucking pounds. Getting fat. Before I was weighed right at 200. 200 pounds, 0.06. So not quite 201. And that's without my shoes on. Took off my jacket, took off my shoes. If I do it again, I know I've gained a lot of weight. Ate a lot of fucking turkey, ate a lot of ham. Ate some again today. Thank you, Dylan. But I'm getting fat. I used to do a lot of work in radioactive hot cells, INEL, and they used to make us shit in a cup, and that would test it to see what my exposure was like every day. I always thought that about the poor bastard with that job. Yeah, it's kind of weird about jobs, you know. Jobs are fucking weird. Somebody's got to do it. But this is what's fucking weird. Okay, in San Francisco right now, look it up in the computer. Fact check me. The guys that are picking up the human feces, they make more money than a fucking the national doctors, you know. They'll make like $160,000 a year with benefits. You know, with the benefits, it adds up to that. See, the doctor makes 150 or whatever, average doctor. Plus, he has to have his fucking insurance and stuff like that.
Hey.
What? But the people in San Francisco that are picking up the human feces because the homeless people are shitting on the ground, they make a fortune. I'm going, shit. They don't even go to college. They don't even have a degree. They don't have nothing. They put on a hazmat suit, and then they got the benefits, medical, dental, vision, and stuff like that. That sounds like a weird job, but I would do it for that kind of money for sure. But what's weird about the one that I had in Twin, it was the guard. So the guy that was doing it was a captain, you know, sticking his finger up people's butts, and he wasn't making hardly any money, you know. That's what he did. Fucking anybody over 40, give him the finger. And it made me feel weird after he did it, you know. Of course, let's see, it's a little bit of a shitty job, huh? Yeah, but for that kind of money, you know, people are waiting in line to get that one. And that's what's weird. The doctor goes to school for 8 or 12 years to get a degree. And this guy here is picking up shit. Probably didn't even fucking graduate out of high school. You know, kind of a fucking weird thing. I don't know. It's probably federal, though. I don't know if it is or not. Something Nancy Pelosi and Kamala Harris and all those guys, Dianne Feinstein and Maxine Waters, they invented that job, you know. What they should invent is putting some fucking porta potties out there and taking care of the homeless somehow. Get them off the streets. To me, I think they need to put them in the desert, you know, have them shade and all that stuff, but get them away from the streets because the tourists that go in there, they say that the streets smell like urine, you know, like a third world country. And nobody wants to go to San Francisco on vacations or anything like that. Same as New York. It's like Drew Carey, you know, people went, hey, you got an all expense paid trip to New York. They go, fuck you, Drew Carey, you go there because of COVID-19. He's pretty funny because he's got a beard now. I like working out at the INEL. It really was a great job. So you know Shane Shell? You knew Shane? He was out there forever. Probably do. He got in a little bit of trouble, I guess. I knew a guy that was working there. He was a Mormon. I'd fucking pin him and fucking talk his shit, Mormon stuff. I think he might have been a bishop out of either Rexburg or Idaho Falls. And there's a place called Hill Gomorrah in the Bible, and not in the Bible, but the Book of Mormon, the Book of Lies. And it's in New York. And there's a big battle. Thousands and thousands of people, 10,000, 100,000 people battled there, man. And there should have been bones. There should have been weapons. There should have been shields. There should have been something. And they haven't found one yet. So I'm telling him that. I'm talking to him about the Hill of Gomorrah, where this big battle took place. It's in the Book of Mormon. It's a big battle. How come they haven't found anything? And he goes, well, you kind of get, let's see. No, I was out of the Naval Reactor Facility. Don't know him. I was out there 2005. Yeah, he was there then. I don't know if it's a Naval Reactor Facility. I don't know. But he was at the INEL. This other guy, he was Mormon. I think he was a bishop. But anyway, I told him about the big battle. He knew about it, of course. Everybody knows about the Hill Gomorrah. And he says, how come there hasn't been any relics, any bones, any swords, any shields, any type of weapons of this big battle? What's the problem? And he goes, well, to tell you the truth, I think it's kind of like an urban legend. It's kind of like, all it was like the OK Corral. There's like 10 on this side, 10 on this side, and they had this battle there. And then over the period of time, it got expanded to a big battle. And I says, are you sure that's what happened? He goes, yeah, that's what really happened. I said, so the Book of Mormon's lying, and his face just fucking turned beet red. So I caught him in a fucking lie. Either the Book of Mormon's lying or this dude's lying. You know what I'm saying? The Book of Mormon's lying, I know for a fact. But look up the Hill of Gomorrah. They haven't found any artifacts. And if the church really wanted to, they could go out there. See, they bought that land so nobody can investigate. Because there's nothing there. It's just a fucking hill. And they made this big old fucking gigantic biblical fucking battle out of it, So the simple-minded people will fucking believe that bullshit. But yeah, he worked at the INEL. Shane worked at the INEL. And I don't want to start rumors, man. Hey, Josephine. Yeah, that's funny. It is funny. I think it's funny. I like to corner those guys that have been there forever, worked their way up. Fucking hilarious shit. Hilarious. Like, most of people don't know what the second anointing is. People that's been in the church 50 fucking years don't know what the second anointing is. What it is the women becomes they can bless their husband. They can bless their husband. They get about 6 couples, 12 people there. And the women bless their husbands. They go down and wash their feet and they bless them and blah, blah, blah. They give the women's the priesthood in the second anointing. Most Mormons don't know this, but this is a fact. Okay. After you've been through the second anointing, you are guaranteed a free passage to heaven from your sins from past, present, and future. You don't have to pay your tithings anymore. You don't have to wear your fucking underwear anymore. You don't have to fucking do nothing. After you go through the second anointing, you're going to the highest level of heaven. And most Mormons don't know that. But if you look at the second anointing, look up Mormon stories. Punch in Rector, that lady, same last name as mine, Rector. And her dad was up to the top, up there pretty fucking high, like in the 70 quorum of the 70 or whatever. He was one of those. And after he died and her husband died, she came out forward and started fucking telling what really goes on. And she'll tell you. But I knew about the second anointing before her. But it's pretty funny that what people believe in the religions, like you just said about the Catholics. Hey, what's up, Chicken George? Beatrice is here, but I don't know if she's going to do a podcast or not. But like the Catholic Church, they have illegitimate kids. I didn't know that, but after I heard the story, of course they do, and they're deadbeat dads. They go to the church because the priest have sex with some of the women in the congregation, have kids, and they don't fucking claim them, They go to the fucking Vatican. The Vatican tells you, shut the fuck up, man. It's crazy. But anyway, it's been an hour. Thanks, Chicken George. Thank you, Dallin. Josephina. She's there? Yeah. Beatrice. Beatrice. She's got her headphone. Come here.
Okay.
This is Chicken George. He wants to see you. This one right here. Right here. Say, get over here. Say hi, Chicken George.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, we got Dylan and Josephina.
Bedroom.
Oh, the bedroom. Okay, let's see Dylan. What's up, Chicken George? Have a great day, everyone. Hi, Beatrice. That's what Josephina says. I don't. Are you going to do a podcast later or not? You want to?
Maybe.
Tell her I got a wedding ring for her
Can you get
when
off
she gets
now?
over. Yeah, I'm done right now. Got an hour.
Cool.
Okay. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. Dark Flame, Chicken George, Josephina, Dylan, Kevin. I think that's about it. It's been an hour though. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Drive straight, Chicken George. You guys stay safe. Don't be killed and don't kill anybody. Thank you.